Welcome to PUC first year students. Today, let us study the chapter number 3, that is organization of data. In already we have studied the classifications of data or types of classification of data and meaning of organization of data and its objectives of organization of data. Today let us study the variables and what do you mean by variables and what are the types of variables and what are its examples as given in these variables. So you have to study the what do you mean by variables and what are the types of variables. Let us study the perfectly. First of all, you have to understand the meaning of what is variables. The variables meaning is the values of some economic factors change from time to time is called as the variables. Variables means it is the change, the values change from time to time is called as the values or variables. The variables means the values of some economic factors change from time to time is called as the variables. The variables are two types. Variables are the two types. They are, one is continuous variables, second one is discrete variables. There are two types, namely continuous variables and the discrete variables. And what do you mean by continuous variables? The continuous variables, a variable that can take any numerated values like integer, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the integer. And the fractions 1 upon 2, 2 upon 3, 3 upon 4. And it is not the not exact fractions. Root 2, root 3 and root 5 is called as the continuous variables. For examples, the continuous variables like distance, height, weight, etc. or once it is a time, distance, time, height, weight, etc. the examples for variables. Once again, what is continuous variables? The continuous variables are variables that can take any numerated values like integer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and fractions 1 upon 2, 2 upon 3, 3 upon 4 and not exact fractions root 2, root 3 and root 5 is called the continuous variables. Its examples are the distance, time, height, weight. These are the examples for continuous variables. And what is the discrete variables? Discrete variables are variables which can take only certain values is called as the discrete variables. What is the discrete variables? The values which can take only certain values is called as the discrete variable. It jumps from one value to another value. It jumps from one value to another value. It is called as the discrete series, discrete variables. It is jumps from one value to another value or not continuous. It has a number of examples. There are two examples for discrete variables. One is the number of children in a family and the number of students in a class. These are called as the discrete series, discrete variables. So today we have understood the meaning of variables and two types of variables. One is continuous variables and another one is discrete variables. You have to give the meaning and give the examples for these continuous variables and the discrete variables. So when the question will be arise, then question arise in the examinations, you have to clear the meaning of variables. What do you mean by variables? Write the answer for variables and continuous variables and the discrete variables. Give the examples. Don't forget to subscribe my channels. Thank you.